A police officer involved in a deadly shooting several years ago took the witness stand today.
Now, it's part of a trial in the death of Terry Davis. Cynthia Newsom is live. She was in the courtroom during today's testimony. Cynthia?
Yeah, it was a dramatic day in court when the police officer, Robert Valvano, actually stood up and took the witness stand, promising to tell the truth to the jury. This is about an incident that happened 5 years ago. 41 Action News was there that day. This is a look from Sky Tracker on May 8th, 2008. When 26-year-old Terry Davis was shot to death during a foot chase at 26th and Jackson in Kansas City, Missouri. His family filed a lawsuit claiming excessive force. Officer Robert Valvano is the officer who fired that fatal shot to his chest. And here's how he explains his encounter with the suspect that day.
I don't recall exactly which point I said drop the gun, but I do recall saying drop the gun. From the best of my recollection, it was once he actually turned and began running away from me.
Did you say it when you saw him, or did you say it after he started running?
No, I think my immediate reaction to seeing him was shock, obviously. I see somebody in front of me with a gun. I don't have my gun out at that point, so it was more shock than anything at that point, until he turned. Okay. Then I gathered myself.
So Officer Valvano says what happened next is that the suspect turned and ran for about 30 feet and then turned back toward his officer Valvano with a gun pointed at the officer's chest. That is when Valvano said, he said again, you know, drop your weapon. And the suspect apparently did not, according to Valvano, and he fired one single shot to the chest, which killed Davis. Now, during this courtroom procedure today, Valvano actually stood up and demonstrated to the jury how the suspect allegedly turned with the gun to fire, you know, which caused him to fire that fatal shot. I just left the courtroom. We're going to have much more on what the officer had to say and what the family of Terry Davis is actually trying to do to discredit that testimony. We'll have that coming up on 41 Action News later today. Reporting live, Cynthia Newsom, 41 Action News.